Room 308 that never made the records. This story has never been officially confirmed, yet it continues to terrify. At an old hotel located on Via del Corso in Rome, the staff have for years whispered the same room number in fear, 308. In the autumn of 2019, Brad Pitt was in Rome for a film shoot. According to information reflected in the press, he was expected to stay at a luxury hotel. However, according to two members of the film crew, Brad suddenly left the planned arrangement and asked to stay alone at a hotel close to the city center, little known and rarely mentioned by name. His name appears in the hotel records, but the notes taken about that night are incomplete or missing. According to security cameras, Brad Pitt entered the hotel at 22:46. He was alone in the elevator. He glanced briefly at the camera. It was a normal look, until the moment they noticed something while watching the footage slowly. His reflection moved with a 1-second delay. It was called a technical error. The recording was closed. The next day, a member of the makeup team said they noticed an unusual tension on Brad's face. While looking at the mirror, he slightly turned his head and could not stay still for long. When asked, "Did you sleep well last night?" his answer was clear. "I slept, but I wasn't alone." This sentence was not recorded. It remained as witness testimony. One of the hotel employees said that on the third night, around 2 o'clock, the bathroom light in room 308 kept turning on and off. They added that they did not dare to knock on the door because voices were coming from inside, but it was a single-occupancy room. The next morning, when the cleaning staff entered the room, they noticed that the mirror was cracked. The crack was exactly at eye level. On the inner surface of the glass, there was a handprint that would not wipe away. As they left the room, they told the reception only this: it felt like someone had stayed in the room, but there was no one inside. That day, Brad Pitt arrived late to the filming set. When he arrived, everyone noticed the same thing. His face was calmer, too calm. During an interview, a journalist asked a question about aging. After a brief pause, Brad gave the following answer: "Some people don't age, they just change places." This sentence is still online, but in the video of the interview, it is noticeable that at the moment he says these words, his eyes are not looking at the camera, but at a reflective surface next to it. After filming ended, Brad Pitt left the hotel. Room 308, however, was closed for 3 weeks. The official reason? Renovation. But according to hotel records, no renovation invoice was ever issued for that room. Only one note was written: the mirror was removed. Years later, room 308 was reopened without a mirror. But some guests say they noticed something strange in the bathroom. They claim that when the light hits the wall tiles at the right angle, a face appears, a familiar face, old, tired. And the strange thing is this: since that date, Brad Pitt has shown one common behavior in interviews. He never stays long in mirrored environments. No one can explain it. This may be a legend, an urban tale, or a small truth that never entered the records. But an old employee of that hotel in Rome said the following when leaving the job: "Some people leave their fame in the mirror, and the mirror never gives them back."